Swami Vivekananda said, take up one idea, make that one idea in your life, think of it, dream of it, live on that idea. Let the brain, muscles and nerves, every part of your body be full of that idea, and then just leaves all other ideas alone. This is the way to success. Hello my friends, good morning. My name is Biplab. I am the faculty of English Gurukul. Today I would like to convey a great message to all of you. Right now I am standing in front of the Science City. Already you have seen the outside view of the arena of these great buildings. So today just by standing over here, I would like to give you a mesmerizing and one of the big message to all of you. Few days back, one of my friends sent me a message that Dada, how to become a successful one, or how to be a successful person in this new world, in this new generation. Whatever I experienced throughout the little span of my life, whatever I accumulated on this basis, on the basis of this knowledge, today I want to convey all those important aspects, and if you implement all of this, if you cultivate it, I know that your life will be changed vehemently and drastically. Now the question is that all of us want to become a successful one, yes or no? Yes or no, my friend? Yes, all of us want to become a successful one, but the question I need to ask to all of you, and you have to listen this question, and if you understand this question, then you can think that something miracle is going to happen in your life. Now the question is, why do you want to become a successful one? This is my question to all of you. Are you getting my point? Why do you want to become a successful one? This is my question to all of one. What is your why? Why do you want to become a successful? Yes, tell me the answer. What is your why? One of my friend, he sent me the SMS or the message, I can say, and in that message he told me that how to be a successful one. So I thought for a long time that yes, I am going to give a great deliverables over this topic. That's why today I am standing over here and I want to give all the mesmerizing, all these beautiful message to all of you. So first of all, the question you need to ask to yourself that why do you need, or why do you want to become a successful one? This is the first question you need to ask to yourself. That means I want to tell you what is your why. And write down the reason, take it down the reasons, all the reasons you should put it down in your copy. Whenever you get some extra information, try to write it down or take it down in your copy. What is your, yes, what is your why? Why do you want to become a successful one? What is your why? Write it down or take it down in your copy. Always you remember, unless and until you write it down, unless and until you take it down in your copy, nothing will happen, no miracle will happen in your life. That's why it is very important to understand. Today I am going to deliver the qualities which is required to become a successful one. But before going deep down into this topic, I want to ask some important questions also. Next question I want to ask you that what does success mean to you? What do you understand about success? What is the definition of success for you? Write it down. For me, it might be the financial freedom. For me, it might be the location freedom. It might be good relationship freedom, mindset and mental freedom. It is all these are the combination of all these are the combination for success. It means to me, that means it is the definition of success for me. But fact is that what would be the definition of success for you? First of all, take it down in your copy, write it down, and unless and until you write it down, you cannot understand that how can you get your success, because you cannot reflect back yourself. That's why it is mandatory for us, it's very indispensable and imperative for us to understand what does success mean to you. Now, the important qualities I am going to discuss today, I am going to address over to become a successful one, or you can say to be a successful person. What kind of qualities we must build in ourselves so that we can get something extraordinary results in our upcoming and forthcoming life. First thing I would like to say, self-confidence. Self-confidence is one of the key skill, and unless and until you build this self-confidence in your mind, you cannot become a successful one. That's why it is very mandatory for us to build the self-confidence in ourselves. I have seen a lot of people, even though they have completed their graduation masters, but they don't have self-confidence till now. They have been suffering a lot of problems, a lot of bad patches, a lot of difficulties. They are suffering. I know that life is not a big bed of roses. Life is not a cakewalk. It's full of difficulty. And how can you hit this difficulty in your life? That would be the question. And unless and until you build this self-confidence, you cannot go to the extra mile. So my friend, one thing I want to give the message, that if you don't have the self-confidence, you cannot keep yourself happy and motivated. If you don't have the self-confidence, you cannot keep your family happy and motivated. If you don't have the self-confidence, you cannot keep your organization happy and motivated. If you don't have self-confidence, you cannot keep your people of your organization happy and motivated. If you don't have confidence, you cannot go to the extra mile in your life. If you don't have the confidence, you cannot go beyond your limitations. If you don't have the confidence, you cannot ameliorate up your knowledge. If you don't have the confidence, you cannot lift up your knowledge. If you don't have the confidence, you cannot get a great success. If you don't have confidence, you cannot keep yourself ahead. That's why, my friend, I think self-confidence is the one of the big aspect, and unless and until you develop it, unless and until you work on that, you cannot change your life drastically and dramatically. That's why it is one of the topmost quality to become or to be a successful one in our life, in our upcoming and forthcoming life. Now the question is, do you want to become a successful one or not? And if the answer is yes, so try to implement, try to utilize, try to inculcate and cultivate all those important qualities in your life. And unless and until you do it, nothing will happen. Every time you will become ordinary. You became ordinary, and right now also you are ordinary, and you will be ordinary in your upcoming and forthcoming life. That's why it is mandatory for us to understand, to change ourselves, to transform ourselves. It is also mandatory, because and when you change yourself, when you have the self-confidence, then you can change yourself, then you can transform your life. Otherwise nothing will happen, no change will happen. You will remain same as you are. That's why it is mandatory for us to understand that how much self-confidence is important, how much without having the knowledge of, without having this self-confidence, we cannot keep ourselves motivated always, all the times. Are you getting my point, my friend? I think that is the reason that that successful people are becoming successful. Next quality, this one, the first quality is the self-confidence. And unless and until you build this self-confidence in yourself, you cannot be motivated, and you cannot get success also. You cannot able to go to the extra mile in your life. Today the time is really it is in the morning time. I am really elated and also fascinated by the environment. So I am also so enthusiastic to speak about this topic more and more. Let me discuss some other also qualities that you should implant in yourself to become a successful one. Second quality you must have, it is called as belief system. You know that God has given us a great power in ourselves. God has given us a fantastic and fabulous power. But fact is that, friend, we cannot understand about the power of existence, power of being existence in this reality. We cannot understand how can we keep ourselves motivated.